Hello and welcome to just a quick review of two products. This is the Maxpedition Mini Pocket Pro, and this is a generic knockoff of it. It's a L something, whatever. You'll find it on Amazon. Normally pops up when you look for the Maxpedition. I ordered one because this is 24 sterling, which is quite a lot for what it is really when you consider it. And this was about $9.99. And there's lots of different generic ones of these around, so once you search for the Maxpedition one, you'll come across a few of these. I found the best value one was $9.99. They all seem to be the same product with the same quality, from what I can tell. Anyway, we'll look at these two separately, just see is it worth the extra money for it. The first thing you'll notice, apart from the obvious lack of labelling here, is the quality of the mesh on the front. There's a mesh pocket here, and this feels much better than this. But then again, it all depends how hard you're going to use it. One of the reasons why I actually looked for the Maxpedition was a locksporter, or should I say locksmith, on YouTube uses this as his everyday carry that he brings up to the doors when he first goes and looks at the door. So I thought I'd get one, and just for a crack, I'd see if I could do out my own little kit, which is when I came across this one. So, things to note, these do both open out flat. I'll show you now in a second. Not all cheap tactical stuff opens out flat. I bought a twin pack for about 12 of tactical pouches that go onto the bag, but they don't open out, but they don't butterfly open. I'll show you in a minute. What they do is they open up to about here, which is okay depending what you're using them for. Another thing to note on the outside is the stitching. You can see here the quality of the stitching. It's just not as good. The patch is a little bit off. The zippers look very similar, but there's a definite different feel when you're opening the Maxpedition one. Not that there's anything wrong with this one. It's a quality zipper, it works properly. On the back, similar backs, not too hot on this bit, but it all depends what you're using it for. Main reason not too hot on this, because you can't really use these, well, because this just sort of flops in the way. It's a bit, not very well thought out of. But I'm not planning on using either. The main purpose behind these is you just grab it and go. But as you can see, the stitching much better on this one. So we'll open up the Maxpedition one. And this is what I mean by butterfly. Oh, there we go. Maxpedition branding here. American design, made in Taiwan. Nice little clip here, not detachable. I'm not sure if you're meant to just hook it on here so it doesn't flop open on you, or I don't know. And one thing that did strike me was fully under here and then little bits here. You'll see there's a wee difference in the size when we get to the cheap knockoff. Pouches here, pouches here. Generally just good quality. Again, this is the mini, so there's all different sizes. The bigger size, which I also have, is just the right size to slip my kit in, which is nice. Now, we take out the cheap one. Zipper again, nothing wrong with zipper. It actually worked a little bit smoother there. There we go. That is the LRT, LeftRight. Similar design, you can't go all the way across with that. Different size gaps here. I suppose it'll work depending on what you need them for. Definitely feels a lot cheaper there. The stitching quality just isn't there. That said, this is less than half the price. You can feel the quality there is just nowhere near the quality on the Maxpedition. But then again, as I said, there was a huge price difference. Which do I prefer? Clearly the Maxpedition. Which do you think is better value? It's hard to say. It depends how hard wearing you're going to be on it. $9.99. It's not bad by anyone's standards. It's not a bad product. It's clearly a rip-off of the Maxpedition design. This does come in different colours, so if you didn't like black, there's a few different colours it comes in. As you can see, Maxpedition is more consistent with sizing, but then again, this gives you more options. I mean, it's up to you which you prefer. If money wasn't an issue, it's a Maxpedition every time. If I needed to sort out 5 or 6 of them, there's no way I'm going to buy 5 or 6 Maxpeditions. I'd be 5 or 6 these cheaper ones. Time will just tell how they wear. That's all I have now. If you want to see me do out the EDC in this one, or maybe I'll do it in this one, I don't know. Or maybe I'll do it in the bigger version of this one. Click like and subscribe.